Welcome back again, everyone. This will be part number 12 of the hot air engine build. I skipped ahead and I've already made this base plate. It was only just someone drilling holes, so it's not that complicated. So what happens with the base plate, the motor will bolt on here and on this bit, and you'll have the pistons in there and the crankshaft and the con rods all sitting out here. So on this video, what I need to do is do the display stand. So it's just made out of pine. It's 90mm thick. I've got to cut it 310 long and it's 140 wide. So what happens, this will go on here. The motor will go on. And the little burner's got to be drilled and sort of sunk in a little bit into the wood there, I think. Doesn't really give you any dimensions on how to put that in there. So it's got to be a 38mm hole to fit that in. And also, where these bolt, the motor actually, cap screws go under there and screw the motor down. I'm going to have to maybe route some holes out here so the bolts will sit. As you can see, it won't sit down, so I'm going to have to route some holes out so I can bolt it on there. So the first thing I'll do, I'll put it in the bandsaw and cut it to length. I've got this cut to length. I want to put a routed edge on here, just like a 45 all the way around. So I'll set it up in the vise and I'll do one side, then I'll have to swing it around and do the other side because I don't have enough travel to move from one side to the other. Then I'll turn once I get those two sides done, I'll turn the vise 90 degrees so it'll sit that way, and then I can do these other two edges. I've never done a piece of wood in the milling machine before. So we'll see how this works out. Won't do this too tight, I don't want to crush it. Alright, let's see how we go. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'll swing that around and do the other side. Okay, I've got all the sides routed. Now what I need to do is mark out where these holes have got to go. And the drawing, if you can see that, 20mm from the edge of the wood to the edge of the aluminium, 20mm and 20mm. Right, so we'll do that first. Pretty good, I think. Alright, let's mark them out with the pen. So these 4 holes on the outside, they're just wood screws. I think my pen's working. And these ones here I've got to route out a hole in the wood so I can put the cap screws up through the bottom. I'll just mark them, give me a rough idea. Alright, so I'll do all those holes first. I'll route these out and drill them, and then I've got to do that big one for the burner to fit in up there. Alright, so I'll drill those 4 out first. These are the wood screws that come with it. Tractor and drill. Do it. Okay, I've already drilled those 4 holes. It was a bit out of camera shot, so sorry about that. So this one here, I've got to cut a slot out here so I can fit. The ends of these cap screws have got to come up from underneath to be able to tighten them up if they come loose. So what I'll do, I'll just use a 12mm. There's plenty of space there. Use a 12mm 2 fluted end mill, and I'll just slot that out. Same as there, and one here. Alright, so I'll set that up in there. Hopefully this is in camera shot now, yep. There's nothing too precise with this, just as long as it's a bit of a clearance so I can get the screws in up from up underneath. I'm thinking I might just leave it like that, I think. I was going to slot the holes out, but I think I might leave it like that. Alright, I'll do the other 3 on this side. Okay, what I'll do now is I'll bolt all this back on. I'll put the motor on there, that way I'll know where exactly to put this burner hole. So I'll do that off camera. I'll come back when I'm ready to drill it. Right, I'm ready to drill the hole for this little burner to slip down in. So it's 38mm. So we'll drill that hole. It doesn't say how deep to go, so I'm thinking just by the measurements, it'll go all the way through, so I'll do that. That hole's a bit big. I don't think it's going to matter. I can always machine up a new top to fit on there. Alright, that'll do. Alright, we'll take it over and I'll roughly set the engine up on it and we'll see how it all fits. Now there's the display stand. Turned out good except for that one hole's a little bit big. The hole saw that I drilled it with did say it was 38mm, but it's 2mm bigger than what it should be. That's alright, I might even turn up a new one of these. Won't take much to do that. Alright, so what I'll do, I'll just do a mock up roughly just to see how it all fits. Give you an idea what it looks like so far. Now I won't put the wood screws in there to hold it down just yet. Only just a quick setup of it. Alright, that piece there goes in there. That's a little burner. Flywheel. That's how it's looking so far. Now I can't put the piston and all that in yet. I'll go that way around because I got the Loctite drying on this piece. So what I'll do on the next video, should be up and running. What I'll do now, I'll take it all apart, polish it all up, give this a lacquer or a varnish or something, and if I can find a piece of aluminium, I'll turn up a new piece, a new little burner pot for that. And hopefully next time, on the next video, it should be running. Right, so thanks for watching, and on to the next video.